Hey, Stéph Shay here with Success Training Company. We have great news. We are excited to announce that in 2.5 weeks from today, on May 20th, we will be launching our debut book.
Yes.
So it is titled Master Your Mindpower. It's created for you. It's a user manual for your mind and the ultimate guide for mental toughness. Really excited about it. Stay tuned for more information coming over the course of the next couple of weeks. All right, so
we want to know, do you have too much to do?
No, you don't, do you? Of course you do, I'm sure. Yeah, you're successful, you're a business owner, you're an executive, you're an entrepreneur. Everyone has too much to do, right? Well, actually, this reminds me, I was speaking with a client just a few days ago, and he's a CEO of an 8-figure business. Very successful, individually and also his businesses as well. And he was telling me about these long to-do lists he's got, and I said, whoa, wait a second. Are you a middle manager or are you a CEO?
And he said, I'm the CEO of the company.
I said, you shouldn't have this amount of to-dos. Seriously. I said, you have a team of people around you of which that you're probably not well utilizing and actually leaning on in order to get all of these things done. So I told him, I said, there's only 3 reasons why a business owner or an entrepreneur or an executive actually has too much on their to-do list, okay? So this is what I told him. Said, number 1, you don't have a support staff around you that you either trust or view as capable.
Which is a problem.
That's a problem. Now, if it's a problem 2 ways. 1, if he's viewing them as untrustworthy or not capable, why are they on the team? No, seriously. If their job is supposed to be to make his life easier, then I have to question why they're on the team. And Jim Collins in the book Good to Great said it really well. He said sometimes you got to get the wrong people off the bus
to get the right people on the bus.
And I wasn't suggesting to him that these people needed to get off the bus. I was just saying there's something that you need to keep in mind, because if they're not capable and they're not trustworthy, you need to ask yourself, do they need to be on the team? Now, I said, so here's the flip side of that problem. Flip side of the problem is, what if they are capable? What if they are trustworthy, but you don't view them to be so? I'm like, well, that leads us to number 2. You're a control freak. Didn't we create a video on that?
We did, which was called, Are You a Control Freak?
Right.
Yeah.
I actually tasked him to go watch that video.
Which talked about just holding on to the tight grip of control.
Right.
Trying to control everything.
Trying to control the uncontrollables.
Right.
And we have a whole nother video on that, by the way, that's coming out next week, about focusing on what you can control and not focusing on what you can't, okay? But that's next week, okay? So stay tuned and tuned in next week whenever we talk about that. So I said to him, you need to let go. You're the CEO. I said, let's review one by one all of these task items that you have on this to-do list. And I'm like, why? No. Why? No. 90% of it, he had no business doing. 90%, okay? So that's number 2, is stop being a control freak. Start to let go.
Just let it go.
Also realize there's a lot of things that you're doing that other people, they're better than you at it and more passionate about it. Yeah, you need to staff your liabilities. Let me repeat that. Staff your liabilities. The things that you might think that you're good at it, but realistically, you need to realize you're probably not.
Or you just shouldn't be doing it.
Or you just shouldn't be doing it. You need to find people of which that they can do it better than you and even faster than you. You got it? So that's number 2. Number 3, maybe you don't have a support network. Okay, well, are you viewing that to be the case, but there's a whole bunch of people around you that want to help, they're willing to help? Then go back to number 2, stop being a control freak.
Right. Or maybe you just don't have that team to delegate it to.
That's fine. We've been there.
Yeah.
We've been there. When we started our business 10 years ago, we didn't have a team. It was just us.
Exactly. So then what do? You outsource it. There's so many freelancers out there. There's so many staffing companies that can find the right fit for you. And assist you in being able to delegate more, get it off your plate, so that you can have more headspace to be the visionary thinker that you are.
You got it? So one of the ones that we like to use is Upwork, and tell them the story about the spreadsheets that you needed to merge.
I had a project where it was 3 spreadsheets needed to merge into one. I could have easily done it, but I had a lot of other things going on, so it would have easily just kept falling, and I would have been the bottleneck of getting it done. So I went on Upwork, I found somebody. Within 2 hours, the entire project was done from start to finish.
For $20. For $20. So that Shay could be more customer facing yeah, which is her specialty, which is also part of her passion and what she enjoys very much, and she's good at, by the way. So here's the thing. That's number 3, is you need to consider, if you do have people but you're viewing that you don't, well, then you need to consider, do you need new people around? Or could you go back to number 2, stop being a control freak and delegate to them? And if you absolutely don't have people, that's fine. Find some freelancers. You can find freelancers for anything, just about anything. Okay? Got it? Good.
Good. Thank you so much. Make it a great week, and we'll see you back here soon.